Don't try this at home. Piece of wood, and I use the weight of the vehicle. The Whitewall Tyre inserts. Hello. In today's episode? Yeah, I suppose they're episodes. In today's video, I will be transforming the steel wheels off the Polo. There we go, got the Polo up in the air. Can only do two wheels at a time because, well, I've got no other wheels to go on it. So, in today's video, I'm going to be transforming these wheels, the steels off the Polo, into 50s hot rod style wheels with Whitewall tyres. So we're going to be painting them red and we're going to be fitting the Whitewall inserts on them to give it the 50s hot rod style, ready for its paint job. So let's get to it, shall we? First things first, wheels off the car, which I've done, and now we're going to get to sanding the wheels down, ready for the primer. So I think I'll time lapse this lot because you'll not be bored otherwise. As you can see here, we have the Whitewall tyre inserts, which I've got to break the bead of the tyre. Not easy job. I've got to break the bead of the tyre off of the rim. This here, let me flip the camera around. Yeah, so this here, see this piece from here to here, that actually sits under the bead here. And so, as you can see, I've got to pop the bead off the rim and then put the tyre in. So I've got a special way of popping the bead off the rim. Bear with me on this one. It's a bit dodgy, but I'm not paying some tyre bloke 20 quid or whatever just to pop the bead off my rim. So yeah, I'll show you a little trick I'm about to do to pop the bead off the rim. Okay, don't try this at home. A piece of wood on the brake disc, piece of wood on the tyre, and I use the weight of the vehicle to do this. So it's about right there. Okay. That got it. And there we go. As you can see, it's now off the bead. Only took one attempt, really. Okay, we now have the tyre off the bead, which is what I want for putting the Whitewall tyres on. It also helps me for sanding and stuff. So right now, what I'll be doing is I'll be sanding the wheel down, ready for primer. So I shall speed this up a bit. Right, we have now sanded down the wheel, as you can see. To be fair, I'm just doing this a quick job. Normally I really go in, you know, proper detail with the wheels and stuff, but these are just steels. Chuck it on the Polo. It's going to be a bit hot, 50s ratty, hot rod ratty style. Not doing rust on this one though. But anyway, so we'll quickly mask up the tyre and ready for primer. Right, here we go. I've got some extra. I actually forgot to buy primer, so I've only got. I think there's a little bit in here, so I'm just going to try and dust it over and try and get 4 wheels worth out of it. But hopefully, it might have some more primer in the in my workshop, in my other workshop. But for now, see how much I can get on with this. I better tape up the what do you call it? Valve stem before I forget. Don't forget to tape up your stem. A funny colour primer. That will do. You know what? This primer is actually a really nice colour. Look at that. Normally primer is like a light grey. This is like a mix between, it's almost like a gunmetal primer. That's actually quite a nice colour in itself. Ooh, I wonder what the Polo would look like in that. No. Right. I'm going to leave this to dry. While that's drying, I'm going to start sanding the other wheel. You're not going to want to see that, so I'll jump back to you when this is dry, ready for the red paint. Right, as you can see, primer is now dry and it's a different colour. I've done red wheels before and I've always used this grey primer. I thought that dark one might make the wheels look a bit, the red look a bit dark, so I found this in the workshop over there, and so I've done it in that primer. Anyway, it's dry and we are now ready for the red. I always use Halford's Toolbox Red because this is toolbox paint. It's designed to be really tough and be able to take wax, plus it's a really nice bright red. What could be better? Bright red paint that's really tough. No brainer, innit? So, and plus you can get big cans of this for like I think actually it used to be like 7 quid, now it's 11 quid because of inflation and stuff, but yeah, anyway, right, so we get on and take this. I've left this out in the sun most of the morning to try and warm it up, so let's get on, shall we? Right. Right, there we have it, one wheel done. See what you think. Let that dry, properly dry, I think, because I don't want the white walls to get wet paint on them. So yeah, I'll get on with the other one in a sec when that primer's dry. And I've still got a layer of clear lacquer to do yet on these to protect them even more and give them a nice deep shine. So that will be happening next. In the meantime, I'll get on with that one and I'll switch to it when I'm doing the lacquer. Not many of you know that I'm properly poor. I'm skint. I do all the stuff that I do because I can't afford to do what other people do. I can't afford to go out. I might be a bit close to it. I can't afford to go out and buy like the cheap TA Technic suspension for my Polo. I had to save up for that, and most people can just go out and buy it. The reason I make all this stuff is because I've raised 2 kids by myself for the last 12 years, right? They're teenagers now, but I had to learn to build stuff myself because I couldn't afford to go out and buy it. But I've got such a passion for cars and customizing, I didn't want to stop because I couldn't afford it, so I had to make things out of what I had, and that's where this has all come from. So yeah, this is not a sob story. I'm just trying to explain why I do what I do and why I take shortcuts and why I use things that most people might be watching this, and most people watching this might go, oh, why don't you just go to the shop and buy one of them? I can't afford it. Simple as that, right? And that's the way I'm going forward with this now. So anyway, I am rambling. This is a can of clear lacquer I've had in the workshop now for about a year. It's gone a bit rusty, but it's full and it works. So I'll be using this. Another reason I use Toolbox Red from Halford as well, because it's such a big can. I think I'm only about halfway down this can and I've already painted 2 wheels. It's now a moment of truth time. Get the tape off. There we go. Right, let's get this tape off. Now we need to try and get this Whitewall insert in. Okay. Right, so stretch this across into there. Okay, that is in. Right, now I've got to try and do this tyre up, pump this tyre up, and hopefully it will actually pump up. Oh no, I've got to get that off the valve stem without ruining the paint. Stupid. Right, hang on. It's already scratched the paint there. I can't believe this valve stem touches the wheel. So annoying. Ah, there we go. No. Can't believe that. That'll be right. Right. Let's try and pump this up. What do you think? There we have it. That's Right, you gotta admit that looks bloody badass, don't it? You gotta admit that looks good. Look at it. 50s hot rod style, baby. It's gonna look so good on the Polo. Well happy with that. Let's do the other one. Okay. I know you didn't want me to film doing the other two. That's why I'm not. But look at my head. It is a hot day today. It is a hot day. Currently doing the other two. One's in primer and the other one I'm sanding here. Just thought I'd show you that I was doing the other two. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got heat stroke, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on and I'll do a grand revealing in a moment when they're all done and back on the car. Well, it's moment of truth time. What does it look like? Bear in mind, it still needs to come down a bit more. I'm going to drop it more on the front and on the back, but let's do a little montage, shall we? See what you think. Well, that is the end of the video. I have properly caught the sun on my face and stuff today. But anyway, that is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out some more of my videos. There's plenty more. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I should start doing the paintwork on the body soon to match the wheels. You'll see where I'm going with this. But yeah, see you in the next one, peeps.